Good morning.
And finally, new rule, nothing with crypto in the title ever turns out good.
Don't write me about Bitcoin, please. I don't give a f***. Don't ask me.
Bitcoin happens to use a lot of energy. It happens to promote anonymous transactions.
Bitcoin is not a currency.
Not bullish on Bitcoin.
You, John McAfee, believe in the power of Bitcoin. So much so that you'll put your on the table, chop it up, put it in your mouth, swallow.
If it doesn't reach at least $1 million.
99.999% of the people that own Bitcoin are f***ing morons. That's just it.
What's it feel like to be a Bitcoin?
I don't have any Bitcoin.
You don't?
No.
Okay.
Good morning.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the GM Show. GM, everybody. I'm your host, Freeman, joined by your other host, Matt, over there. How's it going, Matt?
Good morning. Good
Good
morning.
morning, everybody. Good morning. That's good to hear. Yeah, we got plenty to talk about today, of course, as always. But before we get into it, let's shill ourselves here. GMD 5XYZ. What is wrong with the logo? It didn't show up when I loaded the page. That's cool. But you can check out tools and the kimono indicator. This is our free trading view all-in-one indicator. Shows you the 4 key parts of the market: trend, momentum, volatility, and volume. It's got a bunch of built-in indicators. Good stuff. And
Using
we
the
use
kimono
every day.
I'm telling you, man. I'm using a kimono for a minute, and I'm making money. I'm printing it.
This feels
Printing.
like
Printing right now.
or the middle of an infomercial right now. I tell you what, John, I've been using this indicator for 3 months now, and I've just been printing nonstop.
Spray that kimono on this and check this bad boy out. It's gonna polish up your your portfolio real nice.
Cool. I think he noticed more than I did that you got a haircut. Wow. You guys are real freaks. You guys watch real close. It's kind of freaking me out how closely you watch. Anyway,
it's kind of funny. It's like, I don't know, but whenever I get a hair, the reason why it's so noticeable when I get a haircut is because it's like I wait for like 3 months to get it, so it become like a shag dog for a while, and so that people get used to that, and then all of a sudden I'm like a shaved poodle, so it's kind of how that goes.
I don't know. I forgot what I look like with short hair, so I'm afraid to ever go back. It's weird.
Can you show us your hair now? Can you show us the locks?
No,
show us the flow.
Maybe tomorrow we'll let the flow out. Okay, if you want our trading
flow, everyone.
Oh God, beautiful. I don't know. That's going a little far. If you want access to
hockey players who would kill for a flow like yours. So
that's true. Yeah, I guess if I played hockey, I'd feel more comfortable with it because everybody would be talking about it all the time and I'd feel good about it.
Just please, could you just do a mullet?
Now that's innovative. That's like very hipster to go mullet. I think maybe that's next. Yes.
I think yes.
It's like halfway between shaving it and not shaving it is the mullet. So
I think we should maybe do like a mullet challenge. Like maybe like instead of a giveaway, it's like, hey, if we get like this many new subscribers or if we hit like this milestone, you'll get a mullet.
It would have to be a lot of whatever it is. Somebody should give me a bunch of money.
Maybe ask your girlfriend first. Like, you don't want to like.
We shouldn't do that because then it probably won't happen.
You just know it's a no. You're like, we don't know the answer to that
idea. Anyway, if you want the kimono indicator, hit us up on Discord, send us your trading view username, and we'll send it to you. Short positions on Bitcoin are at record going by fund inflows, CoinShares reports. Capital is flowing into short Bitcoin funds at a record rate, while regular long Bitcoin funds continue to see outflow. Here's a graph. I don't get it. No, I'm just kidding. I think what this is just showing is that we're getting an increasing amount of shorts here. We came off of a bunch of longs, you know, when the price was raging, of course. So, yeah, not like super surprised. But what I just brought this up for was to tease you that we will look at the markets here in a little bit, and we'll look at if things are looking dumpy or pumpy. It will be very exciting.
Right.
I promise.
Are we at the bottom? That's going to be the title of my TA video. There you go.
Oh, that's the headline.
Maybe.
Are
I don't
we
know. We'll
at the
see.
bottom, or
It depends
are
what
we
else
at the top?
debauchery shit we talk about, and then we'll see. But
Are we at the top? Should be the real headline. Are we at the
Yeah.
Are we at the tippy top? Oh no.
are we at the top? Are we at all-time highs?
Are we
That'd
at
be
all-time
great.
highs? All-time highs? Question mark. Binance
I don't
is
know what
going
we're
to
doing.
convert your monies for you. Aren't they so nice? They know you don't want USDC, USDP, or TUSD. You want BUSD. And so they will just do you the favor of changing your USDC into BUSD for you.
Love it. They created another great product that no one was asking for. It's
And
good.
now they're forcing it upon you and
Yeah.
taking your USDC for. So yes,
So
on
basically, this is their stable coin, right?
yes, exactly.
How sketch is that? That we just
I
have,
feel like it's a little sketch too. That's what I'm glad you said that, because it feels a little sketchy to me. I saw people speculating that maybe that's because there's more liquidity, like in BUSD, like Binance can provide more liquidity for it or something, or they just don't trust the people behind USDC. I'm not sure what the reasoning is for this, but they did announce here on Monday that they will no longer support the use of fiat collateralized stablecoins, USDC, USDP, or TUSD for trading, and instead users' existing balances and new deposits will automatically be converted at a 1-to-1 ratio to BUSD, which no one asked for, no one wanted, and so I'm not
Thanks,
sad that I don't use
Binance.
Binance anymore. Not sad about it. I mean, you know, a lot of people do, of course.
Yeah, it's just, dude, I think it's like, I don't know. I'm kind of, PTSD over here with the whole Luna stable BS. And now it's like, oh,
Right.
cool. Yeah, let's just have an exchange take a swing at it. You know what I mean? It's like,
you know, I saw Curve Finance too. I didn't put this in the news section, but Curve Finance released the code for their stable coin that they're creating, so that people can take a look at it. But yeah, I mean, everyone's making a stable coin these days. I think we're going to get on the bus and we're going to have a GMUSD. And
right. Yeah, we already
Matt said
talked about
he
it.
will
It's
provide the liquidity, so I'm not really worried about
it. Our stable is pegged to the Costco hot dog soda deal.
Yes,
Yeah,
and for the liquidity and to back it, we'll buy one hot dog for every dollar that you put into the liquidity pool. Yes, that's right. We promise. We've got all these hot dogs in a freezer somewhere. I promise.
Well, I would just look at it as like Costco is our treasury. It's like we just go to Costco and get them.
Oh, we don't have to hold on to it. Costco's doing it for us.
Costco does it.
We just hit up Costco and we say, okay, what's this week? How many you got?
What's your inventory?
What's the inventory?
Yeah. Just go to each Costco. Like, what's up? What's your inventory on hot dogs? How many hot dogs you got back there? Moving on.
Avalanche. There was a flash loan attack on Avalanche. You know, another week, another flash loan or hack or whatever. Yeah, about 370K drained from Trader Joe. That was the name of the DEX, Trader Joe. Staking platform Nearest Finance and AMM Curve Finance are believed to have been affected.
Trader Joe?
That was the name of the DEX. Yeah.
Like, isn't that the grocery store?
Hey, I don't know what you're talking about.
They didn't think like, oh, maybe we're infringing on some copyrights there, right?
This is Web3. Did they copyright it in the metaverse? I'm confused. I don't think so. Decentralized exchange Trader Joe, staking platform Nearest Finance, and automated market maker Curve Finance are thought to have been impacted. Okay, cool. That's what it already said. And really, it doesn't give you much more detail here, except for that the attack was executed around 3:26 p.m. Eastern on Tuesday, so yesterday afternoon. And it was picked up by Certix on-chain security software Skynet. Oh, that doesn't sound creepy. Which actively monitors and displays suspicious smart contract data online. And let's see, how did they stop? Well, I guess it was just a flash loan attack. So, you don't stop that. It just happens real quick. So yeah, I mean, super smart people doing those flash loan attacks. It would be if you knew how to do it, it would be hard not to be tempted by that.
Yeah, they are
And don't Google it. I'm just gonna save all of you the trouble. If you Google it or YouTube it, you're gonna get drained. Okay, someone on YouTube is gonna say, "Here's how to do a flash loan attack." They're gonna tell you, "Oh yeah, put this contract, run this contract, copy and paste this code." It's gonna drain your wallet. So don't, or just take all the money that you send it. So just don't try. Stay in your lane. If you're not a flash loan attacker,
you're not that guy, man.
You weren't born a flash loan attacker. You aren't going to become one. So just chill out. Okay. What do you think all the miners are going to do after the merge? That's the question, right? Well, they're going to shift, of course.
I was going to say, just mind something else.
They got to pivot. Yes. So Hive, a publicly traded company, plans to explore other blockchains to continue its mining operations, while other major miners like Hut8 are pursuing ventures now outside of crypto. So they're going to, I'm assuming, just go invest in other things. The Hive has 6.5 terahash of Ethereum mining capacity. And so they got a lot of mining capacity to point at something right now. Like during August alone, Hive's blockchain's GPU yielded a total production of 3,010 ETH. So about 97 ETH a day. So they were making about 150 grand a day mining Ethereum. Whoa. So that is going to be a definite hit to profit. So I'm guessing that they're looking around for some other, I mean, they've got a lot of power, so they could mine the F out of anything they really pointed that power at. So it'll be interesting to see what they do. Here doesn't really say what they're going to do, but just that they're going to be looking for other proof of work blockchains to they said which one will benefit the most from their mining power. That's the question. Canadian computing IT and service consulting company Hut8 is going in a different direction. They will pivot away from mining altogether, and they will focus on machine learning, AI, and providing alternative services to its customers. So that's a big pivot, sounds like.
That's a whole new business.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. We're gonna go to AI now. Okay, cool, sweet. Have fun.
What are you gonna do with? Yeah. Anyway, I have a lot of questions on that one.
Oh yeah. Well, don't get. We're not gonna get into it. Here. You want me to go click? Here, let's go click. Let's
no, don't. No, don't. I really don't.
You want me to go to their website?
No, please. No.
Okay. I won't. Okay, let's go look at the charts.
All right. Let's check it out. I'm babysitting my position here on ETH, but let's go. Let's go. Let's check out what happened yesterday, right? We were all there witnessing this dumpage. It was great. I was in my short position right yesterday when we were live, and it worked out really nicely. It was a good one. It was a good trade. But here, Bitcoin, right? We're on the daily chart. We have yesterday I was like, oh man, are we going to take it out? Yes, we took out that low. Oh man, are we going to take it out? Yes, we took out that low. We have these lows yet to take out. Will we get there? That is the question. Now, remember, we have our eyes on around 13,000 to 12,000. This zone down here. That's what I'm eyeing for a bottom. The reason being, let's go to the weekly. The reason being is because that's really our next levels of support. Like, you got this guy right here. And that's look at this. See, the problem with with price action like this and all of this vector candle zones that have been made, um, the price is gonna probably come back down and challenge this area. The question is when, right? When is that? When will that happen? Um, Today, let's see what today is looking like. I mean, oh, this is the weekly. Let's go to the daily. Bitcoin. All right. If we look at the daily charts, we have this drop off, range, drop off, range, drop off. What do you think is going to happen? Do I have to say it? Do I have to say it? I mean, but we have this vector candle zone, so we could be seeing price, come up and consume this zone here. It's just it's gross, man. It's gross. I mean, because I'm not expecting, because this is such a giant vector candle, right? I'm not expecting price to consume this daily candle, like you see in all these other days, right? So I'm not, yeah, but it's lower time frames. Let's go to lower. What is like the hourly looking? Hourly looks pretty pumpy. Hourly looks pumpy. 4 hour looking pumpy. RSI's down here, fully extended away from the 200 or 50 moving average. Plus, we have our vector candle right here that we would assume, right? Logic would say that price will consume the vector candle and challenge the 50 moving average up here. So confluences going on here. Let's check out ETH. ETH yesterday did also a crazy dump. All right. However, no vector candle. Not a vector candle. It didn't even break the range, guys. This is why ETH is outperforming Bitcoin as far as like,
That's right.
and so it's really just, to me, I'm looking at this and it's like, okay, well, yeah, this candle was pretty crazy. Wicked up here, right? Yesterday's show, I think we were like at the top up here.
Yeah,
like
pretty much.
It was pretty where we were shorted.
Dumped right when we ended.
So I'm thinking, and everything, it just goes to, it just went exactly as I was planning it. I was like, yo, we're gonna come back down and challenge the yesterday's open, and that's exactly what we did. Today, what am I thinking? I have this red line marked up here because I'm like, I want to visually see where that daily open is. So yesterday's open right up here at 1617. That's a target. Plus, on the daily, that's where the 50 moving average is. Confluence. Volume high over here in our local volume range is right there. We challenged the low. It's gonna, right now, ETH is just staying in this range. That's all this it's doing, right? So I'm looking for, I'm in a long, right? I'm in a long. This is actually my second long. Whoops. This is actually my second long today. I closed my other one pretty quickly. Took some small profits and I was like, all right, let's just get back in it. And I did, and I got a pretty shitty price when I did it. But I'm still, I'm like, hey, look at here on the 1 hour, right? I would assume, right? We assume. Why? Because price, like, the market makers need to have the price return back to the moving average. They got to get people to believe again and get people to get in there and put more money down so that the market maker can just trap them up there and bring the price back down, blah, blah, blah. And then up here is our daily open, right? That red line I marked. So I'm like, I'm in this trade. And also, guys, we had this beautiful breakout. This is like on the 1 hour here, textbook W breakout. Textbook breakout. So I'm in my long. I'm going to stay in my long until if it breaks this support, then I'm out for a loss. But That's the game we play. That's the game we play.
That is the game.
So I'm telling you. So anyways, I have more the indicators and confluences that we're gonna get up to at least maybe challenge daily open. Price. Oh, doesn't always. When I say always, guys, don't take it literally. I don't mean always. Like it just majority of the time you'll see price try to challenge daily opens and the daily yesterday's open. All right. So that's what I'm really looking out for. Oh, yeah, we're getting some dumpage here. Because I was just watching the stocks and yeah, it didn't look too hot. But again, like when I did this trade, I was like, all right, I'm gonna enter this trade now, knowing that we could be coming down to challenge this like the 5 minute moving 50 moving average. We have the 200 up here, right? We could be hanging out around this area for a little bit before we get before I really see a move. And I was like, all right, I'll take that risk because I was like, if I don't enter in now, the price could just be taken off, and then I'd be like, oh, I was waiting for that retrace and it never happened. So I was like, may as well just get in. I know where my target is. I understand my risk involved in knowing where price could be going, and so this is where we're playing right now. And I'm yeah. So anyways, we'll keep you up to date on my position here as we go on through the show. Let's check out some other tokens here. Ape. See, I was really thinking, dude, oh whoa, look at this. Okay, that looked a lot more drastic when I was zoomed in, didn't it? I was like, oh, never mind, that's so puny. Ape, right? Ape is looking a little bit like you have these drop offs, the retrace, drop off. So, for the rest of the week, maybe we're just kind of ranging down here. But we're getting a pretty good bounce off of this support where we had a bounce right here. So we could be, this could be a little bounce before a leg down because I am waiting for this $3 range where I could stack up on some Ape. All right, that's what I'm waiting for. So I don't know. We'll see what happens here. Is there any? Oh, let's take a look at this because I'm watching, right? I'm watching the S&P 500, the stocks, because I'm really interested in seeing what they're doing because what happens there happens in crypto too. Everyone is a degen trader at heart, guys. So, if you're trading, the traders they'll trade anything. So I'm thinking we're gonna, I mean, we are above the daily open. Still looks to me, stocks look like they could be going up. So that's good for our position. Bitcoin, Ethereum, they'll move with the stocks, but they're usually like the last to move, right? They're kind of it's delayed. You're not gonna see it, right? Stock market pump, Ethereum pump at the same time. It's not how it works, right? You just have to be a little bit patient when you see the movements going on in the stock that to actually kind of see that movement in the crypto space. Dollar. This is a good sign for our position right now. The dollar is going down. All right, because we need the dollar to be weakened. We need to see the dollar starting to weaken so that we could before we start seeing a lot of the other assets to really move up. The downside that I'm seeing here is that this is a vector candle that it's forming. I mean, given it's on 24-minute, but you'd basically what this is telling me is that this could be a dump. We could dump, sure, maybe down here. This is no indication of how big the dump will be, but it is an indication that we'll dump, but then the price will return to this area. Right? That's the risk. That's what we're seeing here. Because when we see the vector candles, it tells us that price will return to that zone at some time. So keep that in mind. Yeah, dollar's dumping right now. Cool. I would really love this candle to close below the daily open and just keep going, right? So it's this is a good sign. This is good. I like this right here. I like this here. I like that candle a lot. So things are looking pretty decent right now. Oh yeah, see, we're getting back to my entry price here. Um, I'm it does like it doesn't look too strong. Like this right here doesn't really all look that strong, but at the same time on the 24-minute, right? Money flow waves curving up. VWAP starting to trend back up again. This can just kind of hang out up here for a little bit while we get up to our take profit levels, and then we'll have some happy days. We do have like again, like this is why I like trading Ethereum right now over Bitcoin, right? You saw like let's just look at Bitcoin. I want to go to the daily because I think the daily really kind of shows how this just the true differences here. And basically, it's like you have when Bitcoin's ranging for these last few weeks, like in these levels, it's barely any movement. It's just kind of chuddy, right? And you're just there's just basically like zero longs, right? There's like zero, and I like to be able to long too because at the anyways, this just looks like chud. It's chud. All right, and we are challenging lower lows, right? We're about to get lower lows on Bitcoin. So if anything, I don't know. It's at a weird spot where it's like I don't really like to short trying to like when it's down there at support, I'm not going to short support, right? I'm going to look for a long at support. But obviously Bitcoin doesn't look like you want to long it at all. So it's not really fun versus Ethereum here.
Stuff's happening on Ethereum.
Stuff's happening. Yeah. Stuff is happening.
As long as something's happening, you can be making money.
We aren't even challenging the lows highs. You know what I mean? This level right here, I am like dying for price. I can't wait. I think it will. For the price, because this is probably going to be a great buying opportunity because this is a strong level of resistance and it hasn't even been challenged once with support. And that means that you're more likely to get a bounce on there if it hasn't been tested. The more a level gets tested, the weaker it gets, the less likely it's going to get a bounce there. So the fact that it hasn't even been tested yet, that's awesome. Here, I mean, we're testing this level. So it's really just a matter of like how many times can this level be tested, right? It was support there, support here. Waiting to see if we get this support again, maybe, huh? So I'm not, so that's what I'm looking for in ETH, and I think we could totally visiting these levels. I mean, right now we're just kind of fighting for the point of control. Like if we zoom in here, I know this looks messy, guys. I'm sorry. What a
mess. What a slob.
Make sense. So here I got my fixed volume, right? I always get this indicator. It's the fixed volume, fixed range. Fixed range. I was like, there's another word there. What am I missing?
Range. I mean, I actually think there's maybe two names for this thing too. But
could be, because there's different versions of these. I like to do
also
this.
The VPVR and
exactly. I'll show you kind of the same thing, but it'll change based on what you're seeing.
I
like doing this because it really kind of shows me different ranges within different time. Like so, like here, I got a couple of them pulled, right? So I have this one pulled from basically their current range down here at our bottom. I could probably actually take this dude. Let's see what happens if I pull back here, because I mean this was basically so not too much different at all, but I mean it's
lots of confluence.
So this is right high range,
be here forever.
Low, point of control. Look at this area we're at. Okay, so now we go in here. Now this one I have from our high down to our current price. Now we're in this downtrend, right? So now it's like, okay, let's find the range within this downtrend here. And you could see our volume high, volume low. And yesterday where I was like, oh man, we're getting up here to volume high, consumed the vector candle, and which is more than I I ever thought we would do, because usually on these giant vector candles, like maybe you'll consume half of it like here and then take the dump down. But here it consumed the whole dang thing pretty much, just left a sliver there. So in this giant range here, we're definitely right. We had high, bounced to low, coming up, and currently we've tested that low, and now we are testing, or I would expect us to come up and test this point of control, this point of control. See this area right here, so much confluence. This is like a crazy, crazy strong level of support and resistance. Now the other thing, right? Again, like what I was saying, I'm in my long, right? So obviously, I think probably number is going to go up. But it's like 50 moving average is up here on the daily, and I just, yeah, it looks like we could get a little bit of a pump. I'm not saying that, the price is under the 50 moving average right now, right? And we failed to close above it. It basically, we tried to get price to stay above the 50 moving average, failed. So if anything, I'm just expecting price to come up and then fail again, right? So I'm not expecting, right, like crazy pumpage up here. I'm not expecting in the next few days we're going to be taking these vector candle zones. No, not what I'm expecting.
When the
There's
merge
much more-
happens.
Yeah. What is that, like next week?
I think it's in like 9 days, I want to say. I think it's the
Okay.
16th, but I could be wrong. It's
Yeah.
coming up soon. Yeah. It'll bring the
I knew it was like
we're gonna
15,
finally
16.
split from Bitcoin, and and Bitcoin's gonna go to zero, and ETH is gonna have a bull market. There's gonna be two different markets. There's gonna be a bear Bitcoin market and a bull ETH market.
The
You heard
great
it
flippening.
here first.
The great flippening. Yeah, I mean, it's I don't know what to expect of the March. I'm not trading based on that. You know what I mean? I'm not going to be like, "Oh, I'm going to be longing because it's going to pump with the merge." I'm just going to go with the market makers. If I see market makers are chasing liquidity down, then I'm going to short during the merge. Like that's just like I'm not like that's how it's going to go. I'm not going to sit here and be like, "Oh, merge is happening. We're going to definitely pump." I don't have assumptions like that. Whenever I have assumptions like that, like today's going to be a pump day, I'm so stoked. I get wrecked every time I do that. Today's going to be a short day. I'm going to short. I get wrecked. You know what I mean? Like whenever I have a perception of what the day is going to be like, I get wrecked. I have to come into training having no idea what's going to be happening. And I just look at the charts. We go with the flow, and that's about it. I'm not trying to create some cool ideas that I'm going to be trading on. If the chart tells me, that's what I'm doing. I'm not going to sit here and try to force a trade anywhere. Right now, Ethereum's having a hard time breaking the psychological low. I'd love a candle to close up above it so that we could kind of start trying, because the psychological low and the psychological high, I actually don't even know where the fuck these numbers come from. I don't. I have to actually. That's something I wanted from big brains. I don't know. I'll Google that
on the
I haven't
man on the
actually-
street surveying, sentiment surveying.
Yeah,
Man on the street.
right. It is something like that. Like I don't know.
No, I think it must
I'll
be
have to look
some
into
level
that.
that either having a hard time breaking, or I don't know. Yeah, that's a good question.
Yeah, I'll do a little research on that. And come back
EYOR.
tomorrow's episode with and research on that one. But
You better.
The psychological high, psychological low is a range in itself. It's like, if we close up above the psychological low, I would only assume that we try to challenge the psychological high. Damn, we're getting rejected here, aren't we? So let's see if we can get. Getting
really does. Yeah,
getting
it just
crushed.
doesn't want to break.
Dude, it's a
above
lot
that
of
today.
volatility this right now.
Yeah,
damn.
it is, yeah.
Yeah.
This is a little
5 minute,
awkward, but I kind of want to ask Dickensis, what happened to your crypto dick butt? I feel like there's something we need to talk about. Is it that you're just going full branding, Are you just trying to
What?
really represent the Dickensis brand? Or is it that you did you get wallet drained and you got your crypto dick butt stolen, or did you sell it?
Oh, you're talking about his
His
PFP?
PFP is gone.
Oh,
His clean boy is gone.
his clean.
Sorry. Just had to bring up the awkward the elephant in the room.
Yeah. I think maybe he took profits, you know. Anyway, you asked the daily merge countdown sentiment. I think, it's just that ETH is outperforming Bitcoin and whatnot. So I expect to see that. But I have no idea, man. I think there is a certain level of FUD, but it seems like more people are stoked about it. You know what I mean? It's like I'm not. I don't know. That's a hard one. That's a hard one because I'm not trading on that. Yeah. Oh, it's not taking profit.
I'm trading for a more common. Eventually, it's not taking profits. Smells like taking profits, but
Well,
don't
I
know.
highly recommend taking profits. But yeah, as you can see, price. Dang, dude, I just want this to move. It's now it's just chilling at my. It's right now. It's testing the moving average here. I think this is like the 5 moving average, right? And so yeah, we'll see. Any big winners, big losers today? XMR up 2. Dot, ew, Dot is up by almost 4%. Dude, I don't have. The reason why I say that is because with
Dot was gonna revolutionize everything, bro.
Yeah, I don't know. I just have like bad memories of trading Dot. That's all I remember of trading Dot. So I don't touch it. I haven't touched it in a long time. I haven't touched the Dot.
I like polka dots.
Yeah, I haven't traded this guy in a while. But it's definitely gotten some pumpage here, but I would be looking for shorts at this point. I don't know. I just say that most of the time I'm looking for shorts
All the time.
but I shouldn't be. Why? Because its price got up above both moving averages. The 5200, 50 crossed up above it. So in the 5-minute here, this seems like this could be, look for your opportunity for a long. Maybe see if we get price closer to the 50 moving average. Maybe see like here's confluence here. You got your vector candle zone, 50 moving average. You could maybe see price return to this level before you start seeing it go up. But yeah, that's a tough one. You see this wick too. Basically, when you see like fast moving action like this, you got to assume that there's a lot of people still that this missed out. Like a lot of people missed out. And so there's lots of probably liquidity right up in this level for market maker to snatch. So yeah, we'll see. That's going to be my new trademark. We'll see. Interesting.
We'll see. Interesting. We'll see.
That's interesting.
We'll see.
Doge. All right.
Very
I need Doge to pump my bags, my stupid Doge bags. Please pump.
Solana's
Please pump.
A little bit up. I need my.
Oh yeah, let's check out. Let's talk about Solana here. Let's see how Solana's been doing. I remember it looked really bad. And yeah, we are getting closer to these lows. Now, it's not as bad as where Bitcoin is. Well, actually, this is exactly where Bitcoin is. Just kidding. Yeah, I mean, you're basically seeing a very similar patterns as what Bitcoin is showing here. So what was support here is now resistance. Okay. So if you get price up here, fill up your shorts, buddy, because I would imagine we come down lower. And on the daily, yeah, I mean, it's looking pretty shorty. It's telling you, hey, let's maybe do some shorts. But yesterday, the thing is that we didn't go down another level, right? Market makers didn't bring Sol down to another level down like they did with Bitcoin.
Yeah,
All right.
that's true.
So it is still maintaining this range, just like Ethereum held that range with that dump. So
it's a little Bitcoin and a little Ethereum there.
yeah, this is like a combo of the two right now. It's looking like that. Yeah, so we'll see what happens here.
Abdul wants to see Mana.
All right, let's check out Mana.
He's
See, 4 hour
requesting
looks like you
Mana,
might want to be
song request.
looking for longs.
Yeah,
See, 4 hour does.
too
4
bad.
hour says,
Yeah.
hey, buy some soul.
It's perking up.
You're just in
okay.
this
I
range,
will.
man.
Okay, I'll go buy some. You don't gotta tell me twice. Buy some soul. Okay, cool. I'll go buy some.
No, not financial advice. 100x leverage, max bid. Yeah, it's just I'm seeing, we could be getting a decent little pop here. Oh, damn, that's 7%.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Damn.
That'd be juicy.
Damn.
Sure.
Yeah. Yeah, see, ETH is still below the daily. See, it's like get up here, ETH. Catch up with everyone. Everyone's starting to get over their daily open except
Have
for
some
ETH,
damn fun, ETH.
I know. Come on, buddy. Come on.
Oh,
Instead,
it's crashing.
just like
Instead, it's just crashing. Yeah.
But yeah, 4 hour does on ETH just like all the other ones. Looks like you want a long, right? RSI is extended down. We've extended away from the 50 moving average. VWAP starting to curve up. You have green money flow wave. It does look pretty longy here on ETH on the 4 hour. So
I hope so.
Just gotta be patient. Gotta be patient. Just be patient.
Be patient.
The market's only been open for a fucking hour. Just chill, is it bad? I cuss a lot. I know I was watching one of my favorite. If you guys want to watch a good YouTube trader, go check out Tino at Traders Reality.
He's a good one.
And that guy, I was watching him. I think it was yesterday. It was like his live thing before our show, and he dropped the F bomb. He was like, he was all watching him, and he goes, "What's this fuckery that's happening?" And he was just like, "Oh." He's like, "I never cuss." He's like, "Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. I can't believe it. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry."
Well, I think people are super tiptoey on YouTube too.
With the cussing though, it's like he had a point where it's like he had a viewer. She was like, "I was listening, I'm watching."
Yeah, her kids on. I know. Yeah, I've heard the
you
story a million times.
Anyways, all right, let's go check out
people
Mana.
too. Other shows have said that same kind of thing. Yeah, a viewer writes in. It's like, yeah, okay, put on your AirPods, honey, and This show, we should just have a warning at the beginning that just says, I mean, if the intro doesn't tell you that this show's, they're talking about chopping up D's on the freaking intro, so you better be ready.
All right, so here's some old. So I made these trend lines, God knows when, on Mana. So this is the daily chart of Mana. We've just been steadily into this downtrend. Gosh, I'm sorry, I only have until November from 21. So we don't have too much data from back here, but we do, we are, all you need now to know now is that we are in downtrend, but we have, look at this. This is fascinating. We've just stayed onto this, right? You didn't get a move up, move up, and none of that. It's just chudding down here, down to Chudville. Really, I see this and I'm like, okay, we have price drop down. Oh, what did I just do?
Oh no.
Come back. Oh, I see. I thought I drew this line, but it is the 200 moving average. So price moved away from the 50 moving average and it didn't really return to it. It just chudded here, waited for it, got above it, oh dude, I bet you so many people are like, long, filling up a bunch of longs, accumulation. This is accumulation zone, bro. We're above the 50 moving average. And oh, look, we're breaking the trend line. Yeah, so lots of people probably getting trapped before they got that move down. Let's zoom in. Let's zoom. Now, it's not looking good. It's not. Right now, we have what was support is now resistance. And you got this vector candle zone. I wouldn't expect price right now. If you want to be bullish on mana, you have a lot of things that you need to go your way. You need to take this vector candle. You need to get over this resistance. You got to break the trend and the moving and the 50 moving average. And guys, it's not looking. I would be I'm telling you, if you're doing your wedges and your and all that kind of, your flags, watch out, because this looks like a perfect trap. Like, just have price come up, break this area, and then boom, market maker has millions of dollars probably trapped up there. So right, the trend is your friend until the end, and right now, guys, it looks like it's not. It's still our friend. So we gotta think, we could be shorting here. Now, if we are like, okay, if we're gonna go with this thesis that the trend is our friend till the end, once it breaks this level, what's next? I mean, I'd have to go like to Binance charts or somewhere where mana was, where I could see more data to really see. But I mean, from here, it's like there. You know what I mean? This doesn't look good as far as what I'm seeing. Mana looks like it's actually at a really good spot to maybe try to look for some shorts as it gets like top of that range, claims that red vector candle, get your short in, and get ready for the next leg down kind of type thing. That's what I'd be looking for, mana. If you're longing, just know that you're just longing to take over this vector candle up here and challenge, take profits once it gets up here to resistance. That would be my game plan with mana there. ETH. What's my position doing on ETH? Sorry.
It's just chilling, bro.
Oh, dang. It's just being a chud.
It's just.
I was hoping some excitement. I was like,
I know.
Hoping.
I know. The audience wants it too. They want it to dump on you. I know.
They want the liquidations.
Yeah, they want the liquidations. They want the rage. They want the Hulk to come out. But
yeah, and I gotta tell you, I don't like this pattern here. I don't like that we're getting these tops and getting rejected.
Yeah, it keeps
I don't
getting
like
rejected.
Because right now, right, as far as I'm concerned, on the 5-minute, we got an M potentially forming. So we've got to be getting up here soon, or else we're going to be seeing some dumpage.
Yeah.
Totally. Okay, here we go.
Here we go. It's going to channel the psychological low.
Break that psychological low.
It's going to
break that psychological low. Let's go. Third time's a charm, baby. Third time's a charm. It's actually the fourth, because we went 1, 2, 3. It's tapped this level 3 times.
I have a position in 2
4,
but I'm numb. I'm just numb. I don't expect profits anymore. So
you're just basically like,
I'm numb.
You're like,
my position is going to go down. I know, because I bought in.
Because this is the way. This is the way. Yeah.
There is nowhere but down.
All right.
Okay.
That's
well,
what we're looking at here.
That's a good market overlook. Let's take an intermission, and when we return, we will look at some upcoming NFTs. I know, guys, wild. Let's go. Wait. Oh gosh, how do I get there?
You can guarantee that anybody who's holding Tether then will never get less than $1 back for $1 of the Tether they hold?
I can't guarantee anything. However, I truly believe that.
You don't know about Bitcoin? No, tell me. The crypto money. Be on your phone.
Okay.
And we're gonna sweep the floor with the Bitcoin. So better believe it. Better believe it. Bitcoin. Go to the moon.
Not this time. I stay on Earth.
Yesterday happened yesterday. Today's the day. Go out there. Don't take shit from nobody. You got a dream, fucking live it. Live it. And if they don't want to be a part of your dream, fuck it. Throw them off the railing. Who gives a fuck? at the end, it's you against the fucking world. You follow me? And then it's you against you. So you got two fucking wars you're fighting at one time. Smoke a little reefer, write your notes, do your 22 push-ups, and tell the world, you know what? You better fucking hide and camouflage, because I'm coming for you, motherfucker.
Perfect.
I've got an offset carrier here. I think it's audio.
Well, plug it in. Plug it in.
Center that segment.
Centering.
Can you clean it up any more than that, Fish?
I'm working on it.
What the hell?
Try zooming out. All right, freeze.
Reverse values.
Try zooming out again. Rotate 90 degrees counterclock.
Watching GMT.
What's up, everybody? Thanks for sticking around, liking, sharing, subscribing. I know we haven't gotten any Matt Rage yet, but it's not too late. His position could still get liquidated during this show, so we'll keep you updated on that. While in the meantime, let's look at the top collection. Still, you got the YouTubes up here at 219,000 Solana in volume, a little over 7 mils so far in volume. You know what is interesting, man? This abracadabra. I have a hard time even talking about this fucking project because I fumbled generational wealth on this one, and I paper handed so fucking hard out of this project. But sitting at a 55.
You took profits, though. You took profits. You took profits.
Oh yeah. So yeah, let's see. What is the profits that I lost out on? Let's do the math real quick.
You didn't lose
162
profits.
Solana is what I missed out on. That's about $5,000 right there. That's great. Cool. But abracadabra is doing great.
This one has no royalties, right? That's the one I was like, no royalties.
0% royalties and no roadmap and no utility. Actually, they're going to build some utility into it. Oh, and we do have a request. Oh, we will look at that. Humanoids, okay. Yeah, you can see. I mean, it's just this is my new favorite top collection page on OpenSeas, because I can get both ecosystems in one, and so you actually get a much better picture, I think, of really the combined NFT ecosystem here.
You know what? You gotta hand it, slow clap for Solana NFTs in general, because
okay, guys, this is monumental.
Before, right? You wouldn't even see, like a few months ago, there wouldn't be a single Solana project up here. Now there's like what? Now we have like T-Gods up here and ABC and y00ts, and I mean it's and sometimes when I go look at like the volumes and stuff like that, it's like holy shit, like it's only Solana that's like up on these like top lists. So hey, slow clap.
This is the true merge. This is the real merge. Is that really we're just going cross-chain, folks, and I think that's what the real future is like. Wherever you can take profits, right? Wherever you can take profits, get them. And I think, I've been having more fun trading on Solana because it's just easier. Like, I just don't think, I'm not like raging out about like the slow transactions anymore or the gas. So, that's really the most bullish thing I can say about Solana is it's faster. Other than that, there are all kinds of glaring issues.
Cheaper,
there are glaring issues, of course. But I'm taking what I can get is because I'm saying there. And there's lots of rugs and lots of wallet drainers on Solana, like probably way more than on ETH. which is crazy. But it's popping, man. It's popping. They're killing it. So you know, the closest here to y00ts is ENS. And I did the math. This is about 4 million in the past 7 days. This is about 7 million. So, you know, pretty neck and neck there. And Bored Ape is pretty far down here. D-God's still under there. Mutant Apes down here. The Semegis, which I have no idea why anyone's still buying those. And Digigaigaku are all in the top there. I heard people were selling their Semegis and going into the Renga black boxes. And you know, our homie over at Race Car Radio, Akil, he's into the Renga ecosystem, so he probably knows more about what these are. But I don't. It's like a cool anime project, anime artist, the original Renga.
Yeah, the art's cool.
Yeah, let's go back to, let me see if I can find their original thingy majiggy here. Was this the original? Maybe this is not the one I remember seeing, but yeah, I mean, great artist. Yeah, cool anime artist. Let's see. I'm going to look up real quick before I show you guys some ones. Let's see if I can find this humanoids NFT. And Abdul, you might have to tell me if this has already minted out. I'm guessing you're maybe talking about these. These are like 3-dimensional punks. Interesting. Okay. 10,000.
I've seen these, bro. We've seen, yeah.
These, I'm guessing I've seen these for sure. Let me check out the floor. Let me check out the floor price here. Like, are you wondering, is it a good time to buy them? 0.12. That's not, you know, too expensive. They're cool. I do like the 3D punks. That's cool. That's definitely cool. Oh, wow. Oh, I see what's going on here. So they had a pump. They had a nice little pump up to almost 0.2 there. So yeah, I mean, it's coming off that pump. I'd say this is, you know, just looking at this really shit graph, I'd say this here 0.12 is probably a support of some kind, you know, strong. I don't know, but you've seen it hit that a couple times in the past and this little ledge here. But of course, it could come all the way back down to 0.1 or lower. So, you know, coming off of this pump, it's certainly a better time to buy now than it was like 2 days ago. But
right,
I'm not sure. And
is it hitting like any supports?
It's kind of 0.12 is like a weak support of some kind. But I guess maybe something's going on because, like, why did it pump so much like 2 days ago? That would be my question. Let's go look at their Twitter real quick. Humanoids 4K 3D art project. Cotton 4K. Sweeping the floor, baby. Okay. Lollipops taste good even for humanoids. I don't see anything really specific popping out to me. I do like.
They're like a roadmap, or the company? Is this?
Is there a roadmap? Huh. That's funny.
Are they doing anything with this, or is it just an NFT?
Well, let's go look.
I think that's it.
Stake them, and you can get Ion token. Okay.
Oh, okay. Cool.
So they have an S coin. I'm just gonna call them S coins now. There's 2 collections. There's a Gen 1 and a Gen 1.1. What was I just looking at? This is Gen 1. Oh my God, there's another. This is genius. Gen 1.1. When did this one drop? Maybe this is the one that Abdul's talking about. Are they building? Exactly, Kansas. They look cheap, Abdul says. This is cheap. This one's definitely cheap. But this has still been out since April. This one pretty much just doesn't move. I mean, it's in a range. These 1.1s. I mean, I probably wouldn't buy these ones. If I was going to buy one, I'd probably buy the Gen 1 because these at least have more price movement. Because I would probably be flipping this. Like, this isn't one I imagine I would hold for a long time unless there's something else I can see here. Roadmap. There's comic. They're going to make a comic.
Okay.
And a merch store, dude. Merch store. Oh, well, shit. I'm fucking in, dude. Merch store.
Dude, bro. Dude, bro.
Merch store,
bro. Merch.
I'm sorry. I'm cracking.
Dude, I'm sorry. Yeah. I'm sorry to bust out my chat, but There you go.
Yeah, I think these are interesting. I like them. If I mean, there's obviously things coming up that they're working on. So, and it looks like customizable. They're going to make the 1.1 ones customizable using Ion token. So kind of like the Ute store thing that doesn't exist anymore. That's got scrapped, but where you could use Ion token to like maybe get custom traits or something for your 1.1 gen. So, okay, you know, yeah, there's stuff going on. They're building like the same stuff that other NFT projects are building. So I'm not more or less bullish on this one. All I would be doing on this one would be waiting for the right price, entering, and then taking profit at the right price. That's what I would do.
Yeah, I think I would be looking to see what
listings is
like what's I'm trying to figure out here what their
there's I mean
their royalties and stuff like that might, because with these it's kind of hard with these like low number. I mean, you could maybe get a bunch of them, right? You get a bunch of them and flip them, but yeah, like the royalties, those can always sometimes those will turn off a deal for me a lot of times, because then it's like, you know, then I gotta wait, you know, then I have
they
to
look
have
like AirPods. That's funny.
Oh, that's
I'm
true.
trying to see how many sales we've had. I'm not usually using this, so I'm like fumbling around trying to figure out how many sales there have been in the past day, because I wanted to see how thin the floor is like compared to how many sales they're getting. Because I could go to activity, but yeah, okay, here we go. 27 sales. Oh, well, the floor is pretty thin then. Shiz. I mean, if you get 27 sales going here, and you've got a floor with like, look at this, 6 here, 4 here, 10 here. So you could be looking, I mean, you could, if this sustains its power here, you could get up to 0.162 potentially. So I don't know. I mean, yeah, this isn't an awful one. I mean, this is much better looking than other ones. But now let's find out real quick. Just the last thing I want to see here. What is 7% is the royalty? So I don't know. It's not too bad. It's not 10%.
7%. I'd probably stay away from it.
Yeah, it's still gonna
that's kind of high
profit for sure. So
because look how much you'd have to, like, let's say you got there, use that calculator. Let's say you bought it, and let's say what, you just want to double it. You just want to sell for 2.
Okay, yeah.
Like, let's just say if you got,
so
you would make
profit $89, 0.05. Yeah,
possibly. And I guess the question is, so that's where you're
but
like, okay, can we get the floor?
The question
up there?
is
like,
then,
how,
can you get to 0.2? Yeah, that's then the next question. Yeah, and I'll leave that up to you guys to you know, you got to do some work here, guys. You got to do some work. Sorry, you guys got to do some work. Okay, let me show you something else. These are some upcoming mints that are just on my radar. Okay, this is an ETH one, Yin Yang Gang. Mostly, I just found this one because on NFT Inspect, it's one of the top projects on NFT Inspect just for upcoming Ethereum projects as far as social activity goes. They do have a lot of followers here, 156,000. So lots of followers. Their website is interesting. The art looks kind of cool.
That is cool. I think I've seen I think some of this art is floating around Twitter.
Oh
yeah.
Oh, jams, dude. Okay, the shop's not open yet, obviously. Oh wow, it gets louder and louder. That's fun. Okay, yeah, this is cool. This is cool. It's gonna be a free mint, I think. Is that what I'm right? Oh, for whitelist, it'll be free mint. So yeah, go enter the raffle. They opened up the raffle 24 hours ago. So if you want to maybe get in, no, this raffle is for the paid mint. So I'm guessing the whitelist is already done. This is the raffle to pay to be the exit.
Right.
No, I'm just kidding. It's powered by cutting edge Web3 agency and launchpad Shadow Labs. Is this a launchpad that I haven't heard of yet? This must be an ETH launchpad. Oh, this is cool. Fun. We're discovering something.
Yeah, I've never heard of them.
Launchpad. Interesting. It's not obvious
We
where the
just
lockdown
discovered. See, just discovered something.
we discovering things together. Okay, the other one I'm looking at is
Learning.
Bodega Buddies. This is the new nifty portal, Solana NFT that they are doing, and it's coming up. This is kind of, they hired this guy Easy, who's one of the kind of prominent people in the Solana space to be to host some of their shows, and now they're doing a kind of NFT project based on his PFP and his name, Easy Eats Bodega. So these are the Bodega Buddies. They're like dogs that are all buddies. Cool. They're Solana and Bodega buddies. Yeah. So this is going to be this is the new nifty alpha project for Solana, essentially.
There's so many different dogs you can do. I'm surprised there isn't like a good quality dog
breeding game
NFT project.
Like,
oh wow, that's interesting.
Dogs. That'd be kind of cool. See, guys, you can take that alpha. I'll allow you to take it. I won't sue you. And there's not much available yet. All they really saying is go to the Nifty Alpha Solana Discord and that it's coming soon. But this is definitely on my radar because I'm sure this is going to do pretty well. So
I bet. I mean, it looks like there's a bunch of detail on those dogs. So
yeah, these are let's go to the artwork. Let's see. Here's some artwork. Yeah, fun. Oh yeah, got a little Nifty Alpha branding on the jacket. Got to do that, of course. So congrats to these guys. I like these guys. They're doing a good job over there, and their Discord is cool. The Solana Discord, the Solana channel, and the Nifty Discord. I hang out there more than I should admit to. So I like that. There's a lot of good Solana Alpha in there for sure. So he's still got a job. Good for him. Yes, a Solana show. Wow. Shots fired against 0 shots fired. That's the hey. Oh, he's still got the C-bug hangover. It's okay.
Just because he's got a job doesn't mean he's getting paid. All right, it's Solana we're talking about. Okay, so
what do they pay you 1 soul a week over there to do that show?
They pay you peanuts, bro.
Yeah. So, but respect to those guys. Of course, we don't want to start a war with them. They're too they're too nice over there. A couple others. Just this one, Bet3. This is the Cody on Chain project. I think I mentioned this a day or two ago. That is going to be announcing their mint day today. So this is still early enough that you could possibly get whitelisted. This is going to be the sports betting website that will also be sports media.
That's what this one is. Okay, I was like, which one was this one? And yeah. That's crazy, man. These kind of the sports betting, it's a great idea. I'm just worried that
you just don't want to get raided by the feds. You're saying,
yeah. Well,
I just kind of like to avoid that.
I just think that it's like, come on, we all if we see what's happening, with online, you got to be regulated and shit. And I mean, if they are going to go through the whole regulation process and stuff like that,
yeah,
okay.
I'll
be in. And I have no idea if regulations have regulations on whether crypto or any of that.
Yeah, what weird gray area does this live in right now? Of course. I think there's a lot to be figured out in the crypto space still, as far as regulation wise, but we are.
Yeah, I think a lot of people don't quite. Yeah, I think a lot of people come up with great ideas and they jump into it and everything, not quite understanding what they're getting themselves into.
Yeah, I think it's very interesting that this kind of large-ish YouTube channel is doing this as a big play and really going all in on the Web3 sports media angle too. So yeah, it's gonna it is like in concept. I think it's actually an interesting idea where you're doing shows throughout the day about sports. And then, people can also bet on the sports, at the same place. I mean, that seems like a great idea.
Yeah, I think it's great. Yeah, I just hope they're crossing their T's and dotting their I's. That's
yes, of course. So, but in the
Could
meantime,
be a good flip though. They only have 3,000
exactly.
followers. So
Say in the meantime, yeah, they're just. I think this is just kind of getting started as well. This is
gotcha.
another one that's just getting going. The Discord is pretty active. I joined the Discord.
What does it say?
I'm gonna try
September
to get
8th.
I
What
don't
is
know.
up with
That's
that?
what I was
Is that
wondering.
mint?
I don't think so because they said mint date is going to be announced today. I can't imagine then they'd go minting tomorrow. But I don't know. I was wondering the same thing. I was like, why does it say
Why September 8th?
I don't know, guys. All I know is I'm going to try to mint it. You know, why not? I'm just trying to, mint things that I think have some chance at success. Of course, sorry. Sometimes I just start thinking about the Abracadabra project and I start mumbling to myself.
Just start getting PTSD about it. You're FOMOing. Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, that's my
okay, guys. He's all right.
That's my alpha,
I'm a
guys.
little
The
worried,
only
but he'll
other
be all
thing,
right.
this one's also this is a little mini alpha. I don't really know. This is catastrophic. It just kind of looks fun. This is another upcoming one. Don't hold me again on this one because I have no idea what this one's about. I know it's another Solana one, so also don't hold that against me. I know I'm flawed, but we all have
it's like
problems.
it's like toxic skulls, but
It's
cats.
toxic cats. You're right, dude. They've even got the little barrels, the toxic barrels. This is totally toxic cats. You're right. Wow, you nailed that one. What the
toxic cats?
Yeah, eating brains.
He's eating.
He's eating brains, bro.
Like,
that's disturbing. So that's another upcoming one to check out. That's all I got for you guys. That's it. That's it.
That's all right. That's good.
Elfine.
They got a lot of followers and stuff, though. I mean, I'd like to see what their engagement
That's
is
why
like.
this one was another one I got on NFT Inspect off the upcoming mints list because, yeah, let's see. I think it was. Let me just double check. So yeah, Yin Yang Gang, maybe not. Oh yeah, the Rad Trip Bunnies. This is another one. This is that Function. I don't know if you know who Function is. He's another crypto influencer dude. And he's part of this. I don't know if he's the founder of this. This Ooga thing is his kind of thing as well. So I do think he may be the founder of this project. But the whitelist is, I think, pretty much closed for this as of now. But you can get. Oh man, is it already? It may have even already minted, dude. Maybe I'm behind, guys. Hey, it was on here, so that's not my fault. That's this thing's fault. But yeah, anyway, that's another project you could check out if you're feeling funky. Yeah, I think this is already on the thing. 7.3. Like whoa.
Yeah.
So,
I'm not really impressed by them. They all kind of.
Yeah, well, when you're an influencer, bro, of course. You got a Hard Rock Nick promo. I mean, are you an NFT project if you don't do a Hard Rock Nick promo?
You're not. Yeah.
That's what I think too.
I bet you that's most of his fucking cameo orders are just shilling NFT. Yeah.
It's genius.
He's so fucking funny, man. He has just like I can't like his like painted on eyebrows and shit that he does. Like I'm just like, man, he looks like a mess, but he's doing good things, I guess. I don't know.
Kenza asked, where's the next 100Xer? I have needs. You're that guy. You're the guy that clicks on the 100X videos on YouTube, huh? You're the one who every time there's a thumbnail that says 100X NFTs, you click on it, don't you? I knew it.
It's going to be the 100X is going to be I don't know. Well, what was that? I don't know. Out of all these, my favorite project might be that
the Bodega Buddies.
Yeah, the dogs.
Yeah. I mean, I have the most in just the projects we just looked at. I would say the most faith that I have is in the Bodega Buddies. I'm also looking at some other ones. This Sharkify is a loan, escrowless NFT lending protocol. So you can get loans on there, and the other one is Renty. But the one that I think will have the best chance at like doing well of all of these is probably the Bodega Buddies, just because they've got that existing network over at Nifty Alpha that they're going to be able to tap into. And
Right.
Easy is really well respected in the Solana community. So I think that that's going to help a lot. And Dicken's asked, how much is a Hard Rock Nick promo? $50, buddy. $50. It's a hell of a deal. Really. You should get one for Dicken's. I don't know why you haven't yet. I'm kind of bewildered by it. I'll send you an invoice for that suggestion there. SudoSwap. Oh yeah, we've definitely heard of SudoSwap, Abdul. We like SudoSwap. We are SudoSwap fans. I actually saw it. See, is Abdul and Dicken's the same person? You guys need to confirm or deny this right now, because I feel like sometimes Abdul and Dicken's show up at the same time, and then they like feed off each other. Like Abdul mentioned SudoSwap, and he knows that that's going to trigger me remembering that there's a Dickenza pool, liquidity pool on SudoSwap, right? Dickenza's. I saw your tweet. It's okay if you're the same person. I'm not mad, but yeah, here you can see. Look at these beauties all sitting at a 0.1 floor right here. I mean, who wouldn't pick these up? We need to shill our Dickenza bag for once. We haven't done that in a little while. Okay, wait. Okay, where we go? Here we go. Definitely not. Okay, that's good. I will believe you. I just wanted to. That was just a little conspiracy that I had. Did you use SudoSwap? They say it has cool audios. Definitely not. Okay, cool. Good. Glad we cleared that up on air here. Yes, I like SudoSwap. It's one of my favorites over on the ETH. I mean, I like SudoSwap and Gem. Those are my two jams on ETH at the ATM. But yeah, go pick up a Dickenza, everybody. If you've watched it this far in the show, you owe yourself. Actually, I'm not supposed to do that. Not financial advice. Actually, don't pick up a Dickenza.
Pick up a Dickenza's. It's our unofficial current.
I do have Dickenza's. I will just say I have Dickenza's. There's my disclosure. This is an ad. He paid us nothing. Dickenza.
He paid us in showing up every day.
That's true, actually. You paid us with your attention, right? It's the attention economy. Isn't that what Gary says? So, hey, at least I have attention. I feel really rich in attention. Thank you, guys.
I feel rich. Is that what Gary says? I mean, he's not.
I don't know. Somebody says that. I feel like I don't know if it's Gary or not, but I'm just saying that. That's just
It would be totally something he says, though.
Yes, it would be. Okay, guys. Well, have a fantastical day. Dickenza says he can't pay us because he is there running tap because he gambled it all away. I'm assuming.
It's all in dick butts. We all know.
Yes. Yeah. Send me your dick butt. That's good enough. I'll take that. Morning.